Arturo Dark Knight. He's one of our best listeners.
Oh, UV.
UV? Did you just say UV?
Why is there a chicken in my parking lot?
Hello, everybody! Welcome back to another Reality Skewed Gamers Wednesday night hump day stream here on the RSG. Reality Skewed Gamers coming at you on a Wednesday, which means it's a hump day. It's the longest running live stream in the Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes community with your boy Ranger J 1999. Welcome you in for another fun-filled evening of, well, just nonsense as we talk, discuss, and do things in Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes, the mobile game brought to you by Capital Games. Hope you guys are having a great Wednesday. Hope you're having a great day, guys. I hope you're having a great day. I know I have the latest episode of Kenobi is out. I see you guys in chat, and it was delicious. And for those that got a chance, I was running it in the Discord today, so you guys that don't have access to Disney Plus or anything like that could go and watch it. Not to worry, there'll be other chances for you. I'm going to run the entire series once it's all said and done, so next week we'll run episode 4 only, but I did run the first 2 episodes again for those that hadn't even get a chance to see it on Friday, and I also ran episode 3, so there you go. So if you haven't seen it yet, don't worry. This is a spoiler-free area if you want to see how much you love it or don't love it. That's fine. But I am really enjoying the hell out of Kenobi. It is legit amazing, and I like it a lot, but we won't spoil anything because there are people that still have not seen it or want to wait and binge it and stuff like that, and I'm totally cool with it. So, but yeah, it's a good day, a good Kenobi day, yes indeed. And that being said, it's time to discuss, do things, and cover the news in Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes. That's right, and there's well, I hate to say it, folks, there's not a lot of news today again. So what the hell are we going to do? We are going to well, we're just going to chill with you guys. It's the SWGOH Day and chill. It's in the title. I mean, that's what we're doing. I mean, I don't know what else to tell you. There's not much going on in the game, so it's really going to be about hanging out with you guys and answering your questions about the game. And if you have any questions or anything, put those into the chat. Make sure you put the word question for your actual question statement, and I will get those scooped up, and we will get those read out and try to give you the best answer we can. That's what we do here at RSG. Anything goes, so feel free to pop those in, ask your questions on anything subject that you want to cover. I will cover the news briefly here in a moment, but yeah, I've got it on the screen right now, and that's it. There's no more, no less. That's it. That's all we got for news. Which, you know, it's going to be kind of a slow week. Someone mentioned it. I think it was L73. That, you know, they're coming off Celebration, and, you know, it's going to be a slow week for news. I think next week's going to start picking up the news and information. We know the road ahead's just right around the corner this month sometime. Grand Inquisitor's kit. I mean, there's going to be some stuff coming. We know Fifth Brother should become farmable next week, and if they stay to the kind of the cadence that they've been on. So I think June's going to be a busy month, just not this beginning of June. It's going to be a little chill, little not much there. So it's cool. It just gives me more time to hang out with you guys, answer questions, hang out, do all that kind of stuff, and let's rock and roll. Hit the thumbs up, subscribe. It's content creators thing that we all say, but it does make a difference. If you like the content, then subscribe, and so you can get more notifications. And if you'd like to help support the channel, hit the thumbs up, interact. That's just the way it goes. All right, I've done my little spiel and intro and everything. Hope everyone's having a great Wednesday, because everybody is having a good Wednesday already in there. Let's see here. Let's just get right to the news. I don't really want to dig dance around with it too much. Keep getting your questions in. Keep saying hi. Do all that fun stuff. It is more than appreciated. Yeah. Let's start with what we do get. We did get a little bit of we did get an update in the game today. It was a quick little, just a little one. Just a little update today for Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes. Update 612022 from our good friend, the Tuscan Meathead himself. He's not just a meathead, he's Tuscan meathead. If you're going to have a head full of meat, make sure it's Tuscan branded. He says, hi, Holotable Heroes. Hey, TM. He says, we have a small update for you today. Here are the items on the items inside. First of all, Fifth Brother Unique Provoke description has been adjusted to reflect the action which was previously fixed. There you go. Conquest 17 start date has been adjusted to be the 15th. So the 15th we'll get Conquest. So the timeline has been adjusted for Conquest. So if you go into the game, you'll see that it says 13 days and 17 hours instead of 5 days or whatever the timer was previously. And then Galactic Challenge Bounty Hunter versus Rebel on Malachor is from June 5th to June the 7th. And then Galactic Challenge First Order versus Empire on Death Star is from the 8th to the 10th. So there you go. Right now I think we've got the Ewok one. So yee. And I think the next one, if I'm not mistaken, let me look here real quick, is, wait, what is it? Oh, it's bonus for droids. So you have the droid one, and then we'll go from the droid one right into the Bounty Hunter versus Rebel one, and then the next Galactic Challenge will be First Order versus Empire. So that being said, anything else? No, I think that's it for the news. I've been looking all day just to see if we're going to get anything else besides that, but no, that is it. That is all the news we have for today. So with that being said, I'm going to jump off the forums. If anything does happen while we're streaming, we'll go breaking news, go right to it. But that being said, there is not a damn thing going on. You can see the bonus for droids, and then our next assault battle will be Military Might, which will be in 4 days. After the Ewok one, the Force Moon, which is what it is. So we got stuff coming around the corner and stuff. Wait, someone's trying to jump into Zoom? Well, let me just say hello. But hello to everybody in the chat. Let's see here. We got Contingent 33, my boy, Lord Megatron, Keyboard, the Planet Eater. She's a fine Scottish lass. She says, I'll probably fall asleep. I'm pretty tired. Well, that's okay. Let the soothing sounds of Ranger's voice drift you off the lullabies. There you go. Let's see here. Kira is here. Retract a statement, but I don't think there was anything you needed to retract there, Kira. You just said you liked episode 3 and it was terrifying. That's all you needs to say, brother. Who else we got? What else are you through, my boy? He says Spock showing up to save Kenobi from the Klingons was totally unexpected. Yeah, that didn't happen, but good try. Nathaniel Morgan says good evening. Ray Rock with his good evening with the picklers and stuff. Question from Nathaniel Morgan. Where the heck is Grand Inquisitor? It's been over 6 months for this faction. Well, he's coming this month, so don't you worry, Nathaniel Morgan. He'll be here before you know it. Soon, TM. Wolf Fell says Outrider should have been farmable. It came before Fifth Brother. You're right. Wherever it should have been out, but it's not. Maybe they'll both be released next week, so we'll see. Fatality V2 says, hey, skewers. Nathan H. Mr. Groot's joining us. Says, hello there, skewers. Hello there. Mr. Bones says, the Droid 1 ships is what? No, what? I think more question. Where do I find 1,000 Ewoks to kill? Also, how to record and complete it so I can show Finn? Let me know. I'll join in with you on that one. Screw that. Episode 3 was hype. Yes, it was. Kenobi episode 3 was hype. No spoilers, but let's just say it was delicious. I don't think you're spoiling anything with that, Kirkanos. That's okay. I appreciate you, brother. Look, everybody, it's Karthik, a.k.a. Mr. Clayton, a.k.a. Mr. Mad Chad Lad. What's going on, buddy?
Just trying to wrap up the workday. I was zoning in on the last little bit there, and then decided to start chucking wrenches. So it's been good.
Sure. There you go. All right, chucking wrenches on a hump day. There you go.
Hit
Contingencies.
the water main with the excavator today.
Mistakes.
Right at like 3:30.
Yeah, mistakes were made. Yeah, that's not good.
No.
Don't do that, folks. It leads to a big, muddy, poopy mess.
Pretty cool.
Yeah. Question: when is the hush part on part 1 and 2 lifted? Not this Friday, but the Friday after this one. So 2 weeks. We always have a 2-week policy here on RSG when it comes to spoilers. After that, free game. So just warning you. George Fletcher, hey, what's going on, Big George? Says just finished episode 3. He says, damn, didn't see that coming. Not a lot of people did. Yes, and a keyboard of the fine Scottish lass that she is says I also enjoyed Kenobi Day. There you go. Yeah, Kinjin says that's ouchie, very expensive.
It's a good day.
Yeah, good times, great times. Really great times. Ray Rock says, I just completed my 1,000 Murder Bear Kills in Challenge Tier 2 today, but not winning in Wave 8 and redid the battle 15 times. That happens. I mean, you got to...
What do you got to kill 1,000 Ewoks for?
Yeah, what is that for? It's like a challenge or something?
Is it a bounty hunter quest?
Is that a quest thing? Because I really could care less about the quest. Like, I've got some here. It's like, yeah, let's see here. What do I got right now? Get Ahsoka to gear 12. No.
Yeah, for the bounty hunter.
Win 100 battles with Ahsoka. No. Defeat 1,000 Empire enemies with Ahsoka.
Present.
No.
At least not. At least it's not with her specifically.
I still got this thing. Win 2 Tier 5 ability material challenges. And what's the other one I got here? Destroy the AAT's turret 10 times.
Yeah, I don't think I'm going to manually run that.
I don't really want to.
Soon.
Yeah, I really don't. I don't want to do that. No. Neo Venom says, question, did you see Depp 1? It'd be nice to see Disney eat some crow and apologize to Johnny D. I mean, that's up to them. I really don't care. He won. He just, he won big. Boy, did he win big. Boy, oh boy. I like to see him forgive and forget and get his ass back in there and do some more Captain Jack Sparrow. Would be nice.
Yeah, something tells me that's never going to happen.
Are you going to pay Amber Heard's bill, Ranger J, since you're tagging her? Am I tagging Amber Heard? Really? I didn't know I was. Oh, well, okay. I didn't know that. Well, I mean...
What kind of tagging are we talking about?
Well, I mean... No. And then no. Hi, Dom. There's Dom. What is this ability? Go do. What do I need to do for this?
That's what's either the Mace Windu challenge or the Zeta Mat challenge. I don't remember which one it is.
Oh, for Christ's
sake! You have to manually go fight it. You can't do a simmed to get it to count. So.
I don't even know where that is. It's like I don't.
It's
even
in the challenges.
It's really. You have to do that crap. Yeah. Oh, for Christ's sakes!
I think it's the ability one. I believe is the ability mat challenge right there to your left.
I don't want to do that.
But it's 5 Carbontes.
Jesus. Well, I can't. I already did the battle for today. I already sent it, so. That's true, Edel73. I'm one of those ancient philosophers who says, don't stick your D in crazy. That's true. Don't do it. Get to know someone first.
I mean, if you do, have a better exit strategy.
Yeah, have a really good...
like, out of state. Give her a fake name and phone number.
Right. Have the burner phone ready to go, baby.
Plan that like SEAL Team 6, folks. In and out, different countries.
Nathan H's question, what is your favorite 3v3 JMK squad? It's pretty straightforward. It just depends. It's pretty much I go in there with JMK, Ahsoka, and Commander Ahsoka. Snips and
JMK Cam.
You can go JMK Cam if you want to. I just been enjoying Revan, Cam, and Bastila because Cam at Relegate with the offense we got on him.
Oh, yeah, dude. Oh, my God. Yeah. Watch. I was trying to forever Last Jedi Academy. For whatever reason, the super chat would not go through. I was trying to get to basically tell newsflash, Cam claps cheeks. Yeah. Sorry, Sandfly. Mm-hmm. You're wrong. And I could not get the stupid thing to go through. I tried like 4 times and the game was just like, it just like would stall out on loading. I'm like, it's not meant to be apparently.
No. So yeah, Nathan H's question, which 3v3 counters do you use versus Darth Revan and Malik? Oh, I just SOKR solo that. You can use gas. That is a possibility. I've used gas in the past. You can, I'm trying to think. No, Troopers just not as effective against that Darth Revan, Basti, and Malik. You can do it because there's no pre-taunt, so you can burn Basti down, but then it's dicey. So is Silas Han Chewie. It's dicey. And Malik's really going to screw up your world. So Gas for sure. You can mirror it with Darth Revan or SLKR solo. You can't use Womp on that team because of Malik. If it was Darth Revan, Basti, and say Sith Empire, that's Womp food. We've done that several times this JC where I'm just like, all right, I'll just go take my 6 to 8 banners. Thank you. So yeah. Let's see here. Nathan H says Murder Bears are awesome. I guess so is Poison Ivy, if you want to look at it. It's natural. It's nature just doing nature things, but I don't know if I'd say it's awesome. I guess it's from a certain point of view. Yeah, what else in the 3 says Gas can do it in 3s, but it's messy. Yeah, I mean, it's messy, but if Gas sits down once and gets up, he's very angry, and he takes it out on the Sith Empire, so he can one-shot Malik. I don't even, I just am not interested in that feat. I don't even have that thing right now, so.
You have to get further in the bounty hunter chest, the chain line. It's got to be 5 or 6. I know I'm on IG right now, and now I got to activate IG's contract
that crap, man.
1,000 times.
Like, I give a crap about these quests and stuff. I just not even remotely interested in this.
My name is Ranger.
I don't care, man. I just don't. Prestigious quest, is that it? Sith Agent title quest, Fulcrum. I could have banned the Fulcrum one, I guess.
You should have plenty of slots open, though, right?
Yeah, I can. Well, let me just. Well, no. Oh, yeah. Bounty Hunter title quest activate. All right. Let me see what the quest is here. Oh, goody. Game Boba Fett's pay out 500 times. Oh, for Christ's sake. Defeat 50.
Yeah, they all suck.
Oh, my God. Sith Agent and Jedi Master. Oh, my God.
At least those ones aren't as bad, but winning, at least now with JMK, winning with a full Jedi team in Squad Arena 12 times is way more doable. But
I don't want to do it, man.
I know.
It's just I'd rather eat paint. Seriously, give me a can of paint. I mean, Jesus. At least I'll get high and forget that I'm actually alive before I die and enjoy myself. Ugh. Jesus, no, sir. Fatality, can we all just take a moment to say just how awesome Star Wars Celebration was? I sat through 4 days and didn't miss 1 minute. No, I did too, basically. I mean, it was incredible. The interviews, everybody came out. It was awesome. I mean, we got trailers for Andor, Bad Batch, the new Jedi Survivor from the part 2 of Jedi Fallen Order.
We got the animated series, the short, the Visions 2, and there's another one that's the Tales of the Jedi.
Tales of the Jedi. We also got they didn't. It's not public, but they did show Ahsoka and Mando. So those are trailers that are out there. I mean, it's just I agree. It was a lot of good stuff that was there. I just love Celebration. It's so much fun to watch. And they're saying, hey, you guys want to go to it next year? I'm like, sure. And then I saw it was in London. And I was like, nope. I'll wait till it comes back to the US, and then we'll make a trip out there. We'll have an RSG meet and greet at Celebration. But I ain't going to London. Activate the other 2. You can have 3 going at the same time. I really don't want to, Ronan, because you're not listening to me. I don't care about those. I don't want to do them. I'm not even remotely interested in that.
I'm on IG's right now, and IG's one of his steps is to fight 12 TV battles.
Here, I'll activate it there. So
you get 4 with Darkside TB. You get 4 a month. So it took me 3 months just to get through that part of it.
Okay, so the only thing I have left to do is earn rank 3 or better 3 times in Heroic AT. Well, that's never going to happen. So there goes that.
It will, because it's when the sim you'll show up somewhere. Yeah, it'll happen randomly.
Oh,
so if you have it active, it'll eventually trigger.
Oh well, okay, then whenever that gets done. Hey, yeah, but I don't care, Ronan Zai. I just not interested, dude.
My name is Ranger, and I don't give a fuck.
Dragon Keyboard says, I honestly haven't bothered with those quest things. I need my SRK first. Anything else is a distraction. That's true. Kenji says, I'm hoping to go to London next year for it. I went last London celebration. I'll have a great time. I'm sure you'll have a great time. I'm just going to stay here. Ronan's eyes says, that is why you fail. Well, yeah, but I got a great account with lots of good shit in it, so I guess I'm doing
Ranger.
something right.
Ranger!
Mm-hmm.
Oh, God. Angry dogs.
Yeah, Weddleson3 says, I'm getting a sense through the force that Ranger doesn't want to do his prestigious quest, but I'm 100% sure. Nope, that's dark sides emanating off Ranger. I'm just not interested. Ray Rock says, I want that ship. I want that title. There you go. Finn's contemplating London. It's true. Weddleson3. When is Finn not contemplating a vacation?
Yeah, exactly.
Then Finn said, basically, when I'm sleeping, then I'm dreaming about it. That's true. Nathan A said, "Who let the dogs out? Who? That would be our good friend Clayton. He's got the 3 loveliest dogs. They're amazing."
There was a slight disturbance outside, and they all lost their crap.
Well, that sounds correct. Yeah, he does eat fruit snacks. That is part of Finn's description. If Finn was in the game, he would have.
Ranger.
Yeah.
Ranger.
Yeah. Me.
Did you check the tip jar?
Oh no, not again, dude. What did you do?
Nothing. I'm just making you wail.
My God, dude! Like, what the hell? Oh Jesus! How much did you put in here? Oh, for Christ's sakes! Okay. Well, Clayton apparently wants me to wail. Okay, we're gonna do some wailing here on Archie. All right, what the hell am I gonna buy though?
Go to the store.
Let me see here, because this Friday I've saved up my crystals, and
Sure.
And I've gotten more crystals, and I've had some good GACs and stuff, and so we're going to be able to get the 50 for the. So the only thing I'll need is like 10 on each of these, basically, for the Inquisitors.
Sure.
Good. So
Sure.
I would not ride Sheepy as a mount if he was in the game. That is wrong. That is Finn's critter, not mine. Okay, what are we getting here?
Go to store.
Yes, I'm in store.
I'm not gonna see you as fast.
Oh,
Go to the,
well, here. I'll take our ugly mugs off the. They don't need to see us. Here, I'll share. That way you can see it live. And that way, there's not the time delay.
It's the one with the furnaces. The pack with the furnaces.
The pack with the furnaces. The
Yeah.
1999.
No.
No, that's not it.
Keep going.
Keep going.
Keep going. There it is.
Which one? The
Gear
24.99.
The Gear 12 protocol bundle. Yeah.
All right, we'll give this a shot, but then that means I have to. I have to do this where I have to. I have to hide my camera here. Well, we're gonna do this for the fans, but let's just be honest. When Ranger Jade 1999 buys packs, it usually goes not well, but we're gonna do it anyway. So let me just make the purchase here because I can.
I mean, mine timed out on the second one.
Okay,
I
that's
have
not
no
good.
idea what I got, but I think it was a 75 because my numbers are pretty high.
Okay, so let's go. Let's see. We get our first pull here. May the Swartz be with you as well. All right, here we go. Big money. 45, 45,
Hey,
45.
they're all 45. They all roll the same.
All right. So what's it? 25 to 75?
Yeah.
Oh,
That's the
so,
middle-
I got
the
middle,
middle
of the
option.
road. I mean, so we got some more Kira Techs. Oh no, those are the mid packs.
No, it's the med packs.
Oh yeah, those are nice. Those are nice. Yeah. Got some more of those. Got the furnaces. Got the HoloLenses, and we got the Deity kits. And Benny Lou, what's going on? Says sending you positive vibes. I appreciate those positive vibes there.
All right, one more time.
One more time. Okay, we're gonna do it one more time. Thus, I must hide my screen because, well, I can't let you guys see my goodies. All right, let's do this. Okay, don't let me see.
There you go. It's not boring. It's not the CG boring us into spending. It's me forcing Ranger to spend.
Pretty much. I didn't say anything. He just does this. All right, let's see what we got. Oh, wah, 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 wah.
I mean,
It's still 25.
I mean, you're still walking away today with 70 of each of those things.
That's not a bad day. That's not.
And for 50, considering that it's basically a furnace and a half, considering a furnace by itself cost almost 50 fucking crystals.
Yeah,
I mean, it's 5,500 something, but it's just short of.
Yeah, it's like $40.
I mean, yeah.
It's
you're
basically $40 because it's 2,800. So yeah.
Yeah, we're not even talking about the other salvage you're walking away with there. And the advantages too is that even if you don't need these things to get your Inquisitors to Gear 13, all that shit is the relic mats that you need for Zimbitals and girder keypads.
I know. That's coming here soon because we're gonna have.
Because I care.
What? Oh no! The game is. I got the spinny wheel of death. Just like
at least
you
it's
did.
still spinning. Mine stopped.
Oh, yours just stopped altogether?
Yeah, mine
Well,
just
that's not
froze up
good.
entirely.
Yeah, that's
now
not good.
on the other end of the spectrum here, Ranger.
Hold on, let me
You did
read
earn
that.
triple play points this week.
Oh,
Or
that's
on the
true.
first.
I don't even know where my play points are. Oh, I'm not going to show that on screen, but I'll go look at it in
No.
a little bit.
Yeah, but you can look at it because I mean, at the worst of it, you can look at it and you might be able to get like a $10 credit and put that towards crystals or something like that.
Yeah, hey,
And every 1,000 points goes to $10 credit.
Well, now that the game has to be reloaded, but no, Friday we'll be able to get the 50 pulls of each of the last 3 Inquisitors, and that'll put me in the 90 out of 100. Barring what I farm from these next 2 days on the other 2, we'll see what we've got to use for the rest of our
I'm
crystals.
low key certain somebody might slip him enough to get the crystals.
I think that might happen. I'm not going to say names here. But yeah, we'll.
But I mean, like that's a massive push now. I mean, I think you need a lot of those things for the last 3.
Oh god, dude, I got plenty, dude. I got like basically 250 of each of those pieces now. So I mean, that's going to help tremendously. They're awful. Not going to lie, the gearing on these are awful. I still have the 600 Cartex still to get, so that's still. I just
so
did.
bad. Oh my god!
I have 600 and I still need 600 more. That's how stupid this is. So
I will gladly trade you.
I just anybody who's done it.
Chirotex for Zeta Mats.
Yeah, I
all
wish
day.
that was the case, man. It's
Massive.
not, but you know.
Talk to Crumb.
Talk to Crumb. Crumb ain't gonna do a damn thing. Crumb just be like, yeah, whatever, brother.
Sucks to be you, bud.
It sucks to be you.
Oh, come on.
Yeah,
Just take him out of his account, give him some Zeta Mats, and then give me those, and then take a Zeta Mats out of my account. We'll call it a day.
Yeah, he'd slap both of us violently.
I know he would. I can't blame him for it either,
No.
but it's worth a shot.
But yeah, I mean, the problem is, it's just these Cartex are going to drive me absolutely bonkers. But we do what we must. We do what we can.
I mean, do they have any good packs for Kyros right now?
I just got some.
The calendar sucks.
I got the crystal one earlier today, I think. Yeah, the calendar.
The $20 one that gives. Oh, that doesn't give any Kyros.
No, I already got the one that was giving Kyros away, so we're already used crystals on that.
Okay, yeah, that's the one that gives 50 of one and 50.
Yeah, this calendar one. I mean, it's okay if you want to. I mean, for $9.99.
I mean, it breaks even. It breaks even.
It breaks even, but it's only 12 of each, plus the other gear. But Crumb only responds to Conan. Crumb, I have never prayed to you before.
How many Kyros do I actually have? I think I've got way too many.
I don't. So.
It's relative. I could blow through it in an afternoon.
Oh yeah, sure. I mean, it's there, but I mean, this is just what I went. This is the same nonsense I went through when I did Bad Batch, you know, and getting them all to Relic 5. I'm going through the same nonsense with these characters. It's you know.
So out of the shock prods, I've got 1,562.
So basically, like 2 or 3 new characters.
And then how much do I have of the battle computers?
So I can take Seven Sister to gear 11 right now.
So the battle computers, I have 1,250.
So basically, you got enough for major characters, 2 or 3.
Yeah, basically, I mean, right? I mean, until I gear up more characters, which I am not taking a lot of characters to gear 12 because I mean gear 13 for funsies because I'm trying to hoard all those gear 12 mats for basically turning into Relic 9. But Man, this last weekend I was sure as heck tempted. I had to shut off the game. I was staring at stuff and started a theory craft, and then I'm like, I gotta stop because I'll just do it.
Nathan Warner says I have way too many problems. Hashtag well probs. Yeah. What a whale wants, what a whale needs, whatever makes him happy and sets him free. Yeah, it is what it is. But yeah, we'll do that Friday. We'll get them hopefully up and running, at least star-wise. Then I should be able to take Seven Sister up immediately to Relic. The 5th and 8th, I'm going to fall short on the Cartex. But, I mean, what can you do against such reckless hate, man? I mean, what can you do, man? Yeah, Dom says, but what if only it was 1,200 fully crafted Kairos? Yeah,
Oh my
not the
God.
salvage.
That would be so crazy. No, everyone has their struggles in the games. For me right now, it's just Zetas. I'm so far behind on Zetas. Just because I started the game late and I didn't know about how to farm them early. So my first year of the account even being open, I wasn't farming them very well. And then just some of them are wasted Zetas, like Nihilus's lead or Jin Urso's lead or whatever else. Just stuff I didn't need to put them on. But
Nathan H, I have 99 problems and a car ain't one. GL's making me gear poor. Welcome to the club, buddy. Either ride out or MX out. Mr. Bone, now that Inquisitors are getting geared and starred, that purge feed is going to take more fight. I don't know. I mean,
not really. I did it in like 3, and I've got them all at Relic 7.
Yeah.
No, I don't feel bad about whaling.
No.
I like it when people give me a hard time because I just find it funny.
Hey, you got the money, you got the discretionary income. I know people like that have spent a fortune in this game, but it's like nothing to them. So I'm like, okay, cool. You know, I mean, if that's what you want to do, it's, you know.
I spend half of what I do on this just helping other players.
You know, so
I got a couple guys in my guild. I'll every once in a while give them like Google Play credit, and like Scribe finally busted his cherry on spending in the game, so I bought him his 50% off Hyperdrive bundle. And
put that pressure on him.
Well, we're kind of pushing him to get Lord Vader, and so I'm trying to help him out get there a little faster because it's just 3 GLs in our guild is just woefully undercutting it. So
the lovely Kaya, hello, lovely Kaya. She says, "You think Grand Inquisitor is 2 weeks away?" Yeah, I do. 3 weeks actually. I think he's coming like 3rd week of June, 4th week of June, right around that line. I don't think he's coming mid-June.
It will be. I would suspect him to drop the week of the 22nd. I can't imagine them pushing him all the way out to the 29th.
No, I think it's the 22nd.
But I feel like they're they might try to line it up with the last week episode of Kenobi, which should still be the 22nd. I think they're going to try to have it timed out with that. So when the last episode of Kenobi goes live, that's when the Grand Inquisitor will come out.
Athena Morgan says, "Thanks for keeping the servers running and sending CG's kids to college." Well, somebody's got to do it. I mean, honestly.
And the thing is, that blows my mind is that I'm not even at the top end of the game.
He is not, man. He ain't even sniffing the top.
I ain't even scratching it.
He ain't even scratching that damn thing, man.
No.
So if you think it was Clayton or what I've got on my accounts up, you ain't seen a damn thing.
Actually, I found out last week I beat the highest GP player in the game. Not the most competitive GAC player, but the highest GP.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've run into those.
The guy who had everything Relic 7.
Yeah, just because there are players, there's some that are like that. They just have really incredible accounts, but they're just not that player. You know what I'm saying? And so, yeah, that makes total sense to me.
Yeah.
Because I've beaten plenty of people way more GP than me, and I'm 8.8 million. You know, it's just the different priorities. You know. Yeah, Gom and Loki are definitely at the high end, and Loki's like has been the number 1 player in the world in GAC. So Loki got nothing else to prove. And the only reason Loki still isn't the number 1 is because Loki's been on vacation doing other stuff. So, I mean, he's not even, trying right now. I would say the one who does the most with least, 2 people that come to mind that they just have to be content creators. Playbook Fatal is just unbelievable. That guy is unreal how good he is at this game with what he's got. He's not the biggest spender, but he's up there. He's top 50, top 100.
The fact that he's a walking encyclopedia, though,
it's incredible.
His ability to retain information and recall information on kit is pretty insane.
Yeah, I have to look it up sometimes, and I'm just like, Jesus Christ. Yeah,
or at least he'll have the mental note to trigger, like, something about unique is different. Let me look it up real quick to make sure I don't, because like that's what happens with a lot of players. You go in and make one mistake and you screw the pooch. But like he'll like, I better check that unique real quick just to make sure it doesn't do what I think it's supposed to do. So
yeah, the other one is Calvin. Calvin is just unbelievable. Don't get me wrong. The other guys that do content and stuff, I mean, Mort and Zareth and
a spammer.
Solo and everyone say goodbye to the spammer. 3, 2, 1. Yep, I got him. But Calvin's really good. They're all really good. I mean, you talk with all of them, they know their stuff. But just those two, just goddamn, they're just they're just encyclopedias. Speak of the devil, there's Gom. I think Gom would agree that Calvin, and you talk to Calvin and you talk to Playbook. I mean, you're just like, how do you remember that shit?
Well, you just spend so much time theory crafting, man. You start pouring over kit, it starts to come ingrained
They
in your head.
really do. We do it a lot here, and trust me, I'm pretty proud of my knowledge, but I can't hold a candle to those two. Yeah, no. Endall, he's really good too. I always forget about Endall, the master of defense in GAC. He's pretty. They're all really good, but just those two, they just always have stuck out in my mind. Just talking with them when they've been on Jedi Academy or when I've been on other stuff with them, that it's just like, Jesus Christ, dude, I'm really good, man, but that's ridiculous. It's like, God damn it. Oh my God, it's ridiculous.
Things you just know.
Yeah. Like, how did you remember that in the kid? I mean, Jesus Christ.
How do you know that Chopper has a 30% evasion chance?
But why? Like... Why would you know that? Stop it. Stop it. Kai says I might rush Inquisitors if the Grand Inquisitor is worth it. I'm a crystal hoarder. She has 155,000 crystals. Jesus
Dear Christ.
God bless you.
Get after something.
She's 8 million GP too. I've got her on Stumped. I just did her roster review the other day. I was looking at her stuff and giving her some ideas and stuff to work on, mainly ships and crews and stuff. But we give her some good ideas. But yeah. Chopper's a boss. I figured you'd say that, Gom.
I like Chopper, but I've been working with a couple of people on optimal 5v5 sortie teams this last week. And
someone was asking me about sortie. I was like, I just haven't had the time really to dick around with her. And
she is going to be
she's going to be really good, but I mean,
she's going to turn your useless droid teams into just thick monsters.
Yeah,
I'm loving it. I've been talking with a couple of guys this last week trying to suss out the court team, whatever else. And so it's been kind of fun.
Nah, I mean, it's going to be really good. I just can't concentrate on it right now. I've got, Inquisitors and Grand Inquisitor and then Malgus coming down the pipe. I mean, all resources are on that. And then I'm farming the shit out of mod stuff right now just to get all my mods to 6E because, we only have so much energy, and I'm trying to get that on my ship crews so I can squeeze out every little thing because it's making a big difference in fleet. Where I've had the most holes has been fleet. It's been terrorizing people with the Executrix and having Second Sister, Max Relic 5 7-star, having everything up on her. I mean, she's making people lifestyle.
I have been sitting there looking at Tarkin for a while. Like I'm like, it's about time I finally put some Zetas on you, and I might take you to Relic 8 to make that his fleet just a little faster to outrun some of the bounty hunters and the negotiator fleet comps. And it's just you're looking at that going like, so just more and more materials that you got to throw down. So I enjoy it a lot. But like a couple of guys I was talking with, like sortie's fun, but if you don't have the characters, specifically, I think it's T3 and 4 is critical.
Yes.
If you've gone for Rey, you have BB-8, so that's fine. R2D2 is pretty good as well. And then IG-88. IG-88 at Relic 8 is just gonna just dome smoke people. Just casual 100k crits is gonna be insane. But it's another investment. If you don't have the character or the Zetas or anything else. It's just more and more you got to throw away. And for the most part, it's not going to be. It's going to be a team that's going to probably stomp on offense, but probably not going to be.
Not on defense, no, sir. That's a team that you want for offense. It's not a team you want to want defense.
Swordy's thick, but she's not going to save the world. Like on 5v5s, the damage outputs. In 3s, she's really fun on defense. As playbook, she's got some really crazy holds with her. But Chopper. He's back. Spammer's back.
Well, there's another account I get to Secret Knife Attack. Secret Knife Attack. Yes, I have seen Akaya. She has all the GLs and Star Schmiller, and she's 8 million GP. So it's not like she's, hasn't done the good stuff. She has, and so she's got that leeway.
You are far more focused than me. I'm a fucking kid in a candy shop.
I'm horrible. I'm actually pretty focused. I just, you see the stuff on the low end. If I haven't dicked with the character, I don't dick with the character.
I just get, ask my Relic 8, Young Han, and Lando.
Yeah, I showed that off the other day, you psycho.
Just like, I was like, oh, that's got to be fun. I'm doing it.
It actually is. They hit hard because they ramp up too. Oh,
yeah, I was watching Zareth and Playbook go over some of that stuff and just watching the damage on that. I was like,
but that's a very, very, very end of game kind of team, right?
Yeah.
For the resources and stuff. But
yeah,
it's really good.
If you're in the middle of the road, it's not going to change enough for you. Like, it's something I try to tell a lot of people who, like, oh, why are you going after that? I'm like, because I can, but like, I wouldn't recommend it because Relic 8 is expensive if you're not going to whale on everything.
No.
So
it's hard. It really is hard. Even whaling out, you still run out of salvage and stuff. It's pretty brutal.
Oh yeah.
I mean, the salvage in this game is horrible. So I've been kind of a little bit slower paced on it just because I just know it's brutal. It's absolutely awful. It really is. It's dire.
My goal is to hopefully have enough 6E slicing mat or 6A or 5A to 6E slicing mats to take Darth Malgus's mod set straight across.
Yeah, I'll be able to do, with the way I'm going and gear and everything like that, I'll do the Inquisitors, I'll get Grand Inquisitor up, and then I'll get Malgus up. But we won't see Malgus till July, so, I mean, but that's how
he's not that far behind Grand Inquisitor. They're like 3 week spread. It's like you don't have a ton of time to...
Well, we'll do what we can, right?
We'll push for it.
We'll get it. Don't worry about it. If you want to report him, but I mean... idiot in the chat that's spamming porn. It's a simple click of the button for me, like Secret Knife Attack. It don't bother me none. Oh, you did? Well, thank you, Nathan H. Yes, appreciate it. I remember one time I was streaming and someone just started dropping the most racist stuff I'd ever seen and just wouldn't stop. They had like multiple. So I actually sat here for 30 minutes one day and I banned every single account that person had. I enjoyed every second of it. Kind of derailed the stream, but I was actually having fun. Just like, okay, there's another one. Ban.
Hold on, I'm on a mission.
Well, you don't know who it is. I really don't care. So they had their 3 seconds, and then they can enjoy the band, and they can enjoy not having good content from RSG. That's what we do here, baby.
Just I find it interesting because like you could 2 seconds on any search engine, you can find whatever you want. Like, why you got to go spam it in chats?
Yeah. All right, so you got me and Clayton, got some homies and homettes in the chat. If you have any questions, I said there is nothing going on in the game right now. We're in between, not doing GAC. We'll do GAC during the lunch stream tomorrow. Again, another opponent did not put any jails up front, so okay. I mean, we're gonna have some fun with it tomorrow during the stream. So, we'll keep our run of wins going here with 3v3. So we'll try to knock that out tomorrow too. There is really nothing going on at the moment in the game. I mean, we're in between. GAC's getting ready to it's kicked off, but I mean, like, there's no conquest. There's TW, but TW is tomorrow starting. So it's kind of a quiet period right now. So there's really not much to report on. There's no new characters or stuff to really get into. We can speculate about stuff. we could talk about 3v3 and anything you guys want to ask questions about, like Whiskey did, and I'll
Sure.
get to that in a second. So you're more than welcome to do that. But I mean, when I'm talking about like what's going on in the game, it's just it's just this period where it's like it's the last 3v3 week of battles. We're gonna have 2 weeks off too, but then we got Conquest coming up in 2 weeks and stuff. So it's gonna be a little bit of a slower period. I'm hoping we get more news during this downtime a little bit, so we can actually talk and prepare and look at people's stuff and get everything ready to go. So
You gotta have something drop in the next either I at this point, not this week, but by next week they gotta have something coming because they pushed everything off until the 15th, and so that tells me that title update's gotta be dropping by the 15th.
yeah, I agree.
So it's like if Conquest got moved to the middle of a week, which is not their typical strategy, then something's landing on the 13th or 14th. So I'm thinking by the 8th or the 9th, we should have something that gives us a good idea of what the hell's going on.
Whiskey says, assume your current assume your current farming faction is at Gear 13. Do you then upgrade each one to Relic 7 individually and then move on to the next two, or get everyone to Relic 3, then to Relic 5, and then upgrade slowly together? I always did it that way, the second part. Always got everybody to Relic 0. Then it's like whatever materials I had, everybody went to Relic 3. The characters that had the requisite for the Relic 3, I'd pull them off, my favorites. Next one's a Relic 5. Then I pull them off, and then I just, take it from that point from there. That's kind of how I've always done it. So I've just had single leaps in GP, but it was for all one thing. It's like all Relic 3, and then all Relic 5. And then the last, like say, the last 3 were like Relic 7s. If I didn't have enough, and I just pick one and take one up each time. So... but at that point, they're all at the same level. Relic 0, Relic 3, Relic 5 is the way I've always done it.
So depending on who you're farming or what you're farming,
That's
like
mainly GLs.
If it's GLs, just go through that step, tier it out. That's fine because it doesn't change anything about your count. Most of the higher relic characters aren't going to change anything. But if you're leveling up like a specific team, like let's just use the Inquisitors as an example. Like you'd want to focus on probably like Ninth Sister going to high relics first because she's your tank, and then if you have attackers, they benefit the most from high relics after that, and then your supports can be your last one. So depending on what you're building, you could either hyper focus or build everything up at the same time. It just really depends on what you're building out. Like if you're building out a team that isn't a GL requirement, so there's not set relic levels or whatever else, then you can kind of stair step it into optimizing the team for offense or defense. But if it's just going to be a GL requirement, it's just tier everything out because most of the high relic characters aren't worth taking the high relic sort of way.
Hey, Andrew Zani, he says, hey, Ranger, hey, buddy. Benny, question, can you overfarm GL tokens to prep for the next GL? Yes. You can only go to 144. Right,
so you can get 74 for the next pass.
Right, basically. So...
because after you finish the last tier, you cannot attempt again, and so you can max it out and then try it again.
So you have 70 left over, whatever it is. Yeah. So something along that's roughly the math on that. Good old Marie says, I ate some gummies. Make me laugh. Go.
You try to figure out what kind of gummies?
I'm assuming happy-go-lucky gummies, unless they're just good old gummy bears.
Yeah. I don't know what's going to make him laugh, though. Not all of us can stand up on stream and expose ourselves.
I know, right? Make us feel like eating chicken. Gom, known for 2 things, smashing his baby maker and shirtless streaking. George Fletcher question, if you could pick one Inquisitor to be the dark side unaligned Force user on a Starkiller team, who would it be?
Ninth Sister.
Yeah, it's the only one that comes to mind because she's a tank and she's creamy and beefy.
I could maybe make an argument for Fifth Brother because his AoE dispel.
Yeah, I guess. But
that
means you don't have Mara Jade on there, and I don't like it.
Yeah.
I don't like it at all. It's just so good. You can't go wrong with Palpatine and Mara Jade. It just works like peanut butter.
TM train is just you can't ignore it. It forces the opponent's hand.
Just no. I mean, that might change maybe in the future, but for right now, there's no scenario where I'm going to go, oh, I guess I'll take Mara Jade. No, she stays on Palpatine. Like,
yeah. I mean, if you're going to go somewhere else, like completely different, like what I've done in the past is I left EP Mara on their team. I took Vader and crew, to go do like on offense, because then I can separate it out. But I mean, it doesn't. It's a hard argument to split too many things away from that core team, because it just goes up, it just pops off.
LC question: if CG came out tomorrow and said that it's no more new content and no new tunes, we're just going to keep servers up, would you still keep playing? For a little bit, yeah, for a little bit, but then I'd start moving on to another game. You know, I've done that with Battlefront.
It'd be like, yay, Malgus, use Malgus, and then like
a couple weeks later, like, all right, me and Clay are going to go play Blood Bowl or something. You know, we'll find another game to get involved with. We got the Lord of the Rings game coming too, so I mean, we would find. Trust me, there'd be plenty of stuff for us to get our grubby paws on. Gom says, anything will make me laugh. I hate gummies. Oh.
I wish that was the case for me, Gom. I tank. I go to sleep.
Mm-hmm.
Can't help it. No matter what dosage I take, I'm just out. Sleepy time. Now, if I do it another way, then I'm fine. But if it's edibles, no gummies. Gummies will not help me.
Nathaniel Morgan says Ninth Sister is extra thick. He's saying, ooh, she got a fetish.
She got so many C's after that thick, it's going to take a lap around the world.
I know, right? Andrew Zani question: I finally hit 5 million today. Congratulations. Says, when would you say I need to worry about my third GL? When you're ready for it. I mean, if you're already working on the team, stay on target, man. Like if you're working on like bounty hunters at the moment, finish up what you're doing for bounty hunters, and then go. But yeah, we always like to say, GL other team, GL other team, GL other team. It's duck, duck, goose. But in between the ducks and the goose is another team.
And for the third GL, it's not like an optimal time to start working into that executor.
Nah, if you don't have executor and stuff, yeah, seeing the executor would be nice. Are either of you interested in the Diablo mobile game? No, I'm kind of Diablo'd out. I played the shit out of Diablo for many years.
Play on my computer.
Yeah, I mean, Diablo's. I mean, I've got the PC version, so I can go play it at any time that I want to. It's just like I've done enough Diablo. It's like, okay, I get it. It's cool, but I mean, no, not really. Ray Rock question: do you think the core gear counter is worth it? I gotta be honest. It's okay. It doesn't get me excited.
It theoretically it pays for itself out of the gear that you get in this bundle. It does for what the crystal value is to buy it versus what the counter costs. It is beneficial to go down that road, but you're waiting 14 days for it. So if you don't need to work, like you just want to start getting some more gear up, go nuts, buy the thing. It's the net positive. But if you need that gear in sub 14 days, like maybe you're better off just hoarding your crystals and spending 1,400 crystals on a stack of 50 of something useful. So whatever that is.
Yeah, I mean, Andrew Zani says I have JML Executor and 16s left on C. I mean, if you're that close on C, just go get C. And then go work on your next team. It's pretty simple math. I mean,
yeah, probably one of the OG. I hate saying that too. I want to say the OG. I mean, Slacker would be a good one too. But
I don't know if he has Slacker or not. It's been a while since. Off the top of my head, I just don't remember everything that Andrew Zani has because I'm not Fatal or I'm not the playbook or.
Calvin.
Those guys, I remember exactly. You had this and this and this. It's like,
I mean, yeah, it's like, I mean, First Order just becomes more and more pertinent as time goes on. They are one of the best factions to invest in right now.
Even if you don't even have the enchilada going, you can get the enchilada, and it's still really good.
At this point, you've got two great teams for either PvP event, TW or GAC. You've got two great teams now. It's like, okay, send it.
Yeah, I mean, we've had a lot of fun using First Order on offense, and I mean, it's working out great. We've got a lot of flexibility with the 3 fleets that we're keeping. So we've got Holdo as a 4th to clean up, which is not a bad option. She is a good cleanup team. To go in there unless you just really screwed the pooch. But if it's cleanup, she's going to handle it, not a problem. So you should be okie dokie. But yeah, I mean, Kind of like our strategy for ship defense and what we have for offense, because you've got flexibility once you get finalizer up for multiple fleets. It's such a really good. So it's a really good fleet on offense. On defense, it's kind of got caca-doo-doo, but it can be annoying. But it's too easy to manipulate. But when you're manipulating, who's getting hunted and the turns and stuff, man, it is still pretty damn good. Hey, Josh Elfsey says, hello there, Ranger. Hello there. Starkiller is worth it. Anybody that wants to go for Starkiller, I get no problems from this guy here, man. He is absolutely phenomenal. And I remember when 3v3 started, people were kind of having their doubts about Starkiller. I didn't. Man, has he gotten us a lot of holes on defense. Jesus, that dude has been phenomenal. Even if it gets cleared, I'm seeing 2 to 3 holes on that guy every round.
That high offense Starkiller is just absolutely atrocious, and in a good way. He's a monster to fight in 3v3. It's a lot easier to try to control that in 5s, but in 3v3, it's just like he just starts going. It's like, can you just keep absorbing, double taps for like 90k? No, you cannot.
When would Crumb be back? He'd be back this week, I would think. I don't know for sure, but he should be back this week. Hopefully, maybe, sorta. I don't know. I didn't ask him how long his paternity leave was going to go on. So he'll be back when he is back, when he's damn well good and Papa ready, because he's now
6 to
Papa
12
Crumb.
weeks.
6 to 12 weeks, baby. That's the way it works. Why did I click this? I don't no idea. All right, keep the questions and stuff coming in. Again, we're just chilling with you guys. Again, it's SWGOH and chill night here on RSG because I don't have anything else really to do. Just answer your questions about 3v3 or the game or teams or characters or who do you want to farm or any of that stuff. You can put that in the chat. Just make sure you put the word question and for your actual question statement. I think someone asked me how I did on the Endor event. I think I forgot about that one. I got the tier 9 crate. My Ewoks aren't good enough. I'm not bothering. Don't even care. It's just when these events come around, it's just like, okay, I get my tier 9 and I'm like, good. I mean, it's like Inquisitors, tier 8. Okay, good. I'm not stressing about it. It's like, okay, I get what I can get from it. As long as I get the Omicrons, I'm okay with it. I mean, I'd like to get the more slicing mats for the mods, but I mean, beggars can't be choosers. And so
It reminded me, I have to try to get the Ewok feet. I told myself I was just gonna wait to remod everything.
I'm not even remotely interested in this. I mean, it's like there's no point in me even trying. I'm going to get destroyed. My Ewoks are like gear 9 to 11. Not even, and I don't want to put any gear on them. I'm just not interested. Ray Rock, best decision I made in the game, unlocking Starkiller before I go for my 3rd GL, but Ted Head Ray because his requirements was less resource draining. It is very much less resource draining. Don't forget, you still need to work on a couple other characters at least, like visas. You should get visas in that team, so just throw that into the mix of characters you need to work on and stuff, because she's just so good under that whole team. It just works so well. The tank can be any tank really, or Jedi. I mean, I've seen people use Barriss, works really good. I've seen Old Ben, works fine. I've seen Mace, GK, they all work really good there. So yeah. Nev says, my Starkiller is up to Relic 4. Well. Look at Nev with his Starkiller talk. Look at Nev with Starschmiller. Well. My.
Starschmiller?
Yeah, ours is Relic 8. People ask me all the time, how do you mod him? If I can find him, there he is. There's Galen Merrick. A.K.A. Sam Whitwer. Definitely on him. Definitely offense. You want high damage on him because he's going to call and assist a lot, and he's really going to knock the shit out of stuff. And Relic 8 was with offense mods. I went offense and health, but don't worry about speed. He's just going to get a lot of call and assist. Ours is at 10,092, basically 11k damage. Plus, with all the bonuses he gets, if that team meets the requirements, especially in GSC, he's nasty. He's really nasty. And now that Nev has him to Relic 4, soon he'll have him to Relic 7, and then Nev will be living a new life with his new Starschmiller. Josh says, I'm working with JML requirements, so I'm still drained from GMK requirements and JMK himself. Yeah, that happened. Welcome to the world of Galactic Legends. Their resource drains, no doubt about it. Oh, you're back for a third time? Well, enjoy your secret knife attack. Well, there's the permaban. I took care of that right there. Yeah, you got to give them credit. They are trying to really try. Hey, you've made it big, there, Big Karth, when you're getting spammed by porn channels. They think you have enough viewers that it's going to be worth it to them.
I mean, okay.
That's how I look at it. But then I'm an idiot, so.
I mean, it's got to be enough, right? They think you got enough people going on right now where they're like, oh my God, Ranger's got 1,200 viewers. We might as well.
We can sell porn there.
Who buys that?
I don't know. No, stop. Don't work on Fulcrum over Visas. Visa's better.
Why would you? Yeah.
Don't do that.
Don't do that.
Nev. Telling you right now.
I have both at Relic 8.
If Clayton doesn't know, then nobody knows.
She's fun though at Relic 8. I'll be honest with you. Watching her just destroy people with Whirlwind is a great time. But, oh, in a Star Killer team, I wouldn't say Fulcrum's worth anything over Visas. So.
But if that's what you want to work on, you work on that, buddy. All right, so we're looking at Andrew Zani's stuff here. He's got Luke. I mean, at 5 million, go get C. If you're 6 characters away, that's a priority. He does have CLS and Jedi Luke and Darth Revens and Gases and Jedi Revens and all that good stuff. So he's got everything else. He just got to... Yes, I think finishing C, if you want to get Star Killer after C here, Andrew Zani, I'm okay with that. Before you go get your next GL. Wouldn't be a bad play. You have the Executor? You do have the Executor unlocked. Yeah, time to go get C. So get your C.
I would roll C into First Order.
Either that or Star Killer. I mean, SLKR is really good though. But it's a quicker turnaround on Star Killer, right? 4 characters, Relic 5 with another one he has to work on. Get that team up and running. Get Star Killer in there, and then he can go after SLKR. I mean, they're both really good options. I mean, getting C is
It just depends where you're at on the other characters. Like, I mean, Marjay will come with the thing. Starkiller will unlock with that, so that's fine. So it's like, where are you with Visas? Where are you with a Jedi tank you can spare?
Yeah, if you got old Ben, I mean, geez, that's all you need, man.
Yeah, which he's got JML, so he should have old Ben.
Yeah,
so
he'll have old Ben. So
it's just really 3 characters you got to gear besides the requirements, which I mean, really only becomes 2.
And really, it's just Visas. For me, the only thing I had to do was Visas. So just through working on the other characters and stuff. So Starkiller's not a bad play. And then SRKR, C, Starkiller, SLKR, and then after that, probably Kenobi. At that point, go get Kenobi. Last 2 will be Rey and Lord Vader. And in between, if you work on a team, just round out a team, whether it's Bounty Hunters, Pearl Troopers, anything like that, just to round out your teams and factions, just to make them better.
Yeah, I agree. I would finish out C, run into Starkiller, get that kind of... Because you don't have that much to go. You already have Palpatine to Relic 7, so that's the leader squared away. Marjay will be R5 anyways by the time you finish. I mean, so you just bring up 1 additional character besides the 5 needed for Starkiller himself. So
yeah,
7 characters that you got to gear up there. Then I would just turn around and roll that right into Slacker. Yeah, because you're already there you got the double dip with Palpatine already, and the fact that brings you 2 decent teams for the other game modes, TW and GAC, and all you need is 1 other Omicron. So, and then you have one of the best offensive fleets in the game.
Yep. What did you do to your Tuskens? He says, "Look at what I did to my Tuskens. Do I want to look at your Tuskens and be angry with you, Andrew Zani? I thought we were having a good chat here, buddy."
All Relic?
No, he just 7-star. He's just getting the stars on him. He took him to 85, though.
But he put the Ami on. He slapped that Ami down.
Put the Omicron on, too. God damn it. Getting a lot of value out of that Omicron, are you, with those level 1 mods and no gear, 85 Tuskens there, buddy?
Jesus Christ.
Oh, no. What have you done? What have I done? You're fulfilling your destiny.
It's crazy. That is crazy, man. That's such a
game over, man. Game over. You lost a bet, might have, sort of, kind of. I'm gonna say probably. I don't know. I'm just guessing. Send rewards from the tank, and then send rewards for the pit. So we got some stuff from the pit and from the tank. There we go. Maximus question. Not sure if you touched on this, but any insight why Conquest got pushed back? Yeah, because of the new calendar. There's on the forums they did bring this up, guys. So pull it back up, but
it's the title update. That's why it's got pushed back.
Yeah,
they don't want it live. They don't want it live during the title update. So
no.
The title update's going to come before the 15th.
Yeah, there's a calendar thing of the June calendar and all that. They talked about the title update and stuff like that. So push back Conquest, but it's now part of that 4-week cycle that they're on. I don't think Tuscan Omni is good, but I just for 3v3, which we may do once or twice, or maybe here and there. It's not an Omnicron I'm looking at remotely.
It would be fun. Can you even utilize it in a 5v5 with going with Underman 3s? I think it's only 3v. It explicitly says 3v3.
Could be. I'm not even.
I'll look
at it because I'm.
Yeah, while in 3v3 Grand Arena, so not even in 5s will it function.
No,
that's hilarious. That sucks so bad. Why do they do that? Oh, anyways,
it's what they did, man. Just to make the test.
It's literally the epitome of the old Acolyte Towson lead, where you're like, if you go in, and like Zombie, if you go in without AoE damage, Acolyte will permastealth and you'll never get to her. So it's like, yeah, if you play it that way, but if you play with all the things that don't allow for revives or just smash AoE damage, then it's not going to stay.
Oh, Waddles. Hey, what's up, buddy? Says, got to meet Loki at Celebration. Thanks for letting me know he'd be there. Super cool, dude. Yes. The sexy Buddha you cannot resist. It's very toy, the very sexual Loki. He is a really good dude. We love us some Loki. Fortunately, Loki's schedule's changed, so the reason you haven't seen him streaming of late or being on these streams is, one, he's been on vacation here, and two, he's been working his ass off, and by the time we get done streaming, he's just getting home and from his work schedule. So it's just the way it is, real life. But yeah, he's a good dude. I'm glad you got to meet him, Waddles. Kai, yeah, really, I hope they don't make more like that. No, we don't either. I don't have gas yet either. GLC more important than him, though. You'd be wrong. Gas is a phenomenal tune to have. He is unbelievable, and in certain circumstances, like if they go Ray with tanks, I ain't using a GL versus Ray. That's getting gas, baby. I mean, the gas is great. He is unbelievable how good that character is, and you can use him on different teams. Oh, he's so good. The 501st gas is probably something you may want to look at there, Andrew Zani. I still think the plan is still that, but eventually you do want to get gas. I mean, I
would say after Slacker, get gas.
Yeah.
Gas is unfortunately as deep as an investment as most GLs because you have 10 requirements underneath him.
Yeah.
Not including his team that you need to have at decent relics anyways, and then him. So I would say gas is low key was their first
like a GL, yeah.
GL. Yeah.
Because you need the 5 GR characters, you need the 5 separatist characters, and then you got to get up to 501st with
and
him.
Then gas himself.
Then you got to use Get too. But I mean, if you're finishing up your fleets for Get, that's fine. Or if you don't have Malik, I have to go back.
He's a Get one.
But yeah, if you haven't, but yeah, go get that done. Yeah, Lyso GOTB, he's phenomenal. I mean, Lyso GOTB is frustrating because I don't have a problem going 4 for 4 in all the battles now. Even the last one. I mean, the only one that gives me heartburn is still even though I've won 5 in a row, the cam mission. I just get that one round. It's like burn, kill 5s, burn again. I'm like, okay, well, I didn't have a shot in hell on this one, so it doesn't matter.
Burn.
Yeah, it's basically okay. I'm glad they're all relic 7, 8, and it's stupid game.
The gas mission comes down to a lot of RNG too, though, depending how you start that phase 4. Like if you're not watching that closely.
Yeah, you gotta watch it. You get to the final mark. I mean, it happened to me last time. where I beat it, but I lost a couple of folks. But luckily I'd taken out some of the I think the Geonosians, and oh, he's back again. Well, God bless you, sir. Enjoy your band.
My question is though, is I have no idea where his even links are.
Well, you'll never know because I banned him.
I don't want to know, but I'm just like where am I supposed to give this shit a try if?
Well, yeah, you do want to get shot clones up. Getting Cam shards is a big deal, man. You guys have seen me in action with Cam. He is absolutely gross. He is absolutely one of the best characters in this game. He hits like a goddamn truck on their JML. He's incredible with Jedi Luke. He's incredible with Jedi Revan. That team we run in threes is basically a win for us. We've used it on all kinds of stuff. We've been using Revan with Cam and Bastila, and he has one-shot fools on his first turn with the armor shred and just one-shot people. It's ridiculous. So,
I love watching Cam just and dead.
And a gun.
Cam's gonna double tap and
kill and he's gone. Yeah, it's just stupid how good he is. The character is unbelievably good. I know Aldous, our good friend Aldous, does not like him or see the value, but he's wrong big time.
Well, in fairness though, the reason why Aldous does not like it is well founded in his thought process. He's still wrong, but he should still be a character. But Aldous is more or less the thought process of unless you're towards the end game, it's not like a character you have to have. Like it's not a must hit. Yeah.
But if you're going to be in Kyber 2 or Kyber 1, having Cam in there is
critical.
Critical to have. How good is Seaber for his ultimate? He's kind of poopy. Yeah.
You can solo a lot of you could solo like Padme. You could solo a couple of teams. You can even solo Gas. I would say, as long as it's not like Relic 8s across the board, because you don't need the ult to link and drain protection. So he's not completely useless, but he's not beating a GL without his ultimate. Straight up.
Kai says Cam is debatable tune for me. Mine's only Relic 2. I'm still thinking of bringing him higher, but I use him on my Qui-Gon Jinn team, which is a phenomenal place for him. But I'm just going to tell you, Kai, Cam is gross. I have mine at Relic 8 or Relic 7. Let me look here real quick. I can't remember. He's Relic 8. He hits like an absolute truck. I mean, we melted teams. He's 11,610. He is absolutely ridiculous. Cam is absolutely a phenomenal character. He is gross. His double tap, he gives bonuses, first of all, to all the Jedi on his team. And on top of that, his armor shred, it's just so ridiculous. He get your Cam up as soon as you unlock him 7 stars. At 5 and 6 stars, he's okay. If you run him on a Qui-Gon team, that's fine. You can get some use out of him, but when he gets high relics, he becomes a monster. He is ridiculous. And if you see me in GAC in 3s or 5s, Cam just takes over. I just send Cam every time, and he just and then characters melt. It's ridiculous how hard he is. It's not a debate for me. He's not an on the fence character for me. Once you get your Cam 7-star, he is a priority to high relic 2. At least relic 7. I mean, the higher you get his offense going, you want an offense set on him. But yeah, he's unbelievable. Fatality says, sorry, dude. We all play Star Wars Galaxy Heroes. You think we got spare cast for your crap too? Yeah, that's what they think. And Benny says, with all these bots, no wonder why some people hate droids in Star Wars. I don't think it's the same thing. But I get your point. Wink, wink. Yeah, and under Qui-Gon, he's a pain in the ass, especially in 3s. You have to really be careful with that team. I did lose one bad batch. It was against a Cam. I just had bad RNG, which can happen, and he murderized me. So, yeah. I ended up having to two-shot because I still killed Qui-Gon, but yeah. Shadowville, my H-Town brother from another mother, says, Justice for Johnny. Howdy, y'all. Howdy there, Shadowville. What's going on, partner? Deep in the heart of Texas. But yeah, he's a phenomenal character. Cam. I can't recommend Cam enough, folks. He's one of those investments you will not regret. He is ridiculously good. Ridiculously good character. Fan-bloody-tastic. Really good. It's a pain in the ass to get. It's going to take you New York minute to get his ass, but once you get him and you get him up and running, I can't sing his praises more, man. That is a character I knew I was taking to relegate. There was no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Yeah, I'm glad they didn't make him required for it. That would be awful. Yeah. Just a good, really good character to really add to your Jedi in any situation that you want to use him in. He's good in all situations. I mean, Jedi. He's just super badass, man. He's so good. Well, he is hard to grind. Hey, Dalton Miles. Sato. Konnichiwa. Says hello there. Hello there. He is a ridiculously hard grind. It takes forever to get him. At this point, I'm surprised he's not in other places to get. I'd like to see more Cam availability. At this point, he's been out, almost 3 years? It's ridiculous. But
he'll likely go to the Get store eventually.
I hope so.
The thing, and this is kind of what I think Sandfly kind of comes back to on this too, though, is like, it's a fun character. He does a lot of good things, but he's back.
Hey,
sorry. This guy's on it tonight.
No, he really is.
It reminds me of the peddlers outside of the Eiffel Tower.
How does he keep getting? It must be a different account every time he's doing.
So it's the name after. His message is in his title, in his actual username.
Got it.
So he just has multiple variations of this. But it always starts the same with that same name, but then the rest of it's different. I went back and read it because I was like, I was now confused. I'm like, how does he keep coming back?
I'm banning his ass. I don't know what more I can do.
But overall, and unless you have, like, you're super well developed in a roster, Cam's not going to be like the make or break for you. But he's a great character to have once you can get to him.
Yeah. Super good. Super good. All right. Get your questions in, any comments, anything like that. We are going to go for...
You didn't want to get that Omega on Master of Forms?
No. I don't want that. No, sir. Because he'll change stances, and I don't want that.
He'll change stances, and you just won't taunt.
I still don't want it.
I actually have enjoyed it quite a bit in 5v5. I don't recommend it by any measure.
No.
If you have your GR Jedi geared and modded to the teeth, as I might, then you can utilize it. But otherwise, just having him taunt is useless.
No, don't do it. No, taunty Cam. Mr. Darth, no index. We'll go buy some. No, you buy. All right. As I said, get your questions in, get your comments in, get all that stuff in. Just kind of chilling with you guys. It's SWGOH and Chill Night here on an RSG. That's what we do.
Ask us anything, or ask for a Will's perspective, or whatever Ranger does.
What do I do? I don't know. Jesus.
Dude, my mod stores have been absolute trash the last couple of days straight.
Yeah.
It's been
I mean, I've had a couple, but it's like, bleh.
Well, it's like I'll get decent stats on it, but then I'll get absolutely the lowest roll values possible for the secondaries, and I'm like, really? We're gonna be this petty?
Benny, question: who would be your last to Relic 7?
let's see, who do I not have even geared up yet? Because that's probably the answer.
All the Ewoks.
No, I would relic Ewoks if I got bored. If we don't get another GL soon, they might hit the relic tables.
Tuskens.
No, because Tuskens actually have viability. I would say like Ugnaught, Lobot, or Mob Enforcer. The only thing that Mob Enforcer has slightly going for her is the fact that she is a tank.
No.
But not a great one. Not one I would recommend.
Here, I'll answer this. I'm going to flip my, there you go. See all these characters that are low? They've got no gear on them?
Pick one.
Yeah.
My last
Ugnaught, Gamorrean Guard, Mob Enforcer. You know, just you pick your flavor there. That'll be the last one to get to the old Relic 7.
Yeah, Lobot or Ugnaught would be the two that I would say absolute last. Those are the ones that I'd tie for. I would almost say Ugnaught because he just has no tags worth even bringing it. Yeah, he's a light side support. He's as bad as Mrs. Mar for tags now, but she picked up the underline 4. She's her tag. So I would say Ugnaught, hands down, would be the most useless character.
Kai, there are not many cases where you change Cam's stances there. I'd never change his stance. I can't, I mean...
I do. I used to use the Qui-Gon Jinn team.
I guess for that would be okay.
Versus Starkiller. If they do not have GK or Mace, I could use Cam when he's fast, swap stances, push turn meter to my team because he gains 25% turn meter to the GR allies, and then literally kill out Mara before she moved again. So I used to use it for that purpose, but now that everyone runs with GK or since Mace is rework now, if you can't get onto the squishier targets, you're just gonna stall out. So
yeah, Farm Boy Luke, since you have him Zeta, no, he can sit there.
Andrew Zani, who are you asking about that? I'm assuming it's Ranger.
Are you going to relic Juhani with the Omicron? No, me no Omni.
I already have her relict. I will not put her Omicron on yet, though.
Mine's gear 12, and I'm still not doing it. I mean,
I got nothing but great things. But
it's really listen. It's a good Omicron. Don't get me wrong, but I mean, I got this character called Darth Metal gets coming here pretty soon there, and I gotta save up.
And Grand Inquisitor.
Yeah. Well, I gotta look at his, but I mean, I don't even know if I'm gonna use him in TW. But he's not a priority.
Well, that's exactly where I'm sitting too. I'm holding enough for him. I'm holding 3 Omicrons for Grand Inquisitor. But if the kit doesn't move mountains, if I can do more with like the Mara and Juhani Omicrons, or finally putting stuff on Dad Bod Boba, like I'll go there before I do Grand Inquisitor, even though I would feel bad about it. I don't want to have 3 Omicrons on a team that's like, okay, well, in TW, you can fight this team. And I'm like, well, we never see that team on defense anymore. So screw it. Like, we're not doing it.
Not
so it's like watching people struggle against Juhani and Mara on defense is hilarious right now. So if it's not good, I'll go there.
Yeah. But still, Malgus, once I get past 60, I'll think about other ones. But But Malgus is priority.
I'll be at 120 again by the time Grand Inquisitor drops, so I'll have 3 for each.
Whiskey question: do you think that Lord of the Rings game will have less bugs since the infrastructure is built from scratch and shouldn't be all spaghetti code? You would think so. I mean, the Star Wars came out in 2015, coming on 7 years. So I mean, lots changed in 7 years, especially in the technological front, so you would hope so. I would think it would, but I mean, bugs are just, even if you have newer software and newer things, bugs can still poke up their little nasty heads when you least expect it. So
they will be there. There will be bugs. I think it'll just be in less areas, and I think really CG's their bugs more or less come down to the fact that we haven't had really anything that's like been coded too weird lately. We, for the most part, just had most of our bugs have just been kind of like incidental things.
Yeah.
But I mean, that's what CG is kind of handcuffed with how they first did the original. The new one will have probably a lot more modular ability to plug and play things later down the line. Where right now it's just they're a little handcuffed on what they can and can't add because of how the infrastructure sits.
Yeah. Andrew Zani says, I have a bad feeling that to get the Inquisitors to really go off, you'll need all the Omicrons.
Heavy doubt.
I mean,
Heavy. If they did that, that would be the biggest sucker punch to the community in the world.
Yeah.
It's like, do you need, not only do you need the other 4 characters Omicrons, there's 4 right there.
Right.
You'll probably have at least 2 to 3. So you're 7 Omicrons in to go beat JMK. The whole thing goes in the trash. Who would do it?
Yeah.
There isn't a TW guild in the world that would invest 7 Omicrons into one team.
Nope.
Like 3 is more than I would think is adequate, even because that's what Boba Fett's supposed to do, and even that's if you mod it really well, you relic the team really high, well then you might beat a GL. It's like,
yeah, you can beat Rey and Lord Vader, so he does have some. But I mean, but again, it's one of those things. What else in the 3? A weird thing happened to my maxed out DB Fed in TW a couple matches ago. I took him in against the CLS team with Bounty Hunter and Scoundrels. The rest of the team was wiped, and he took out the CLS team solo. Nice. I mean...
well, that's because of all the stuff he gets from his leadership, though.
Right.
He's, like, immune to half the mechanics of CLS, so they're not going to touch him.
Makes sense, right? If you think about it. Yeah,
if you pencil it, I mean, I have to go read kits again, but I think his leadership gives it like this depending on how much you have him, but if with his leadership, 60 speed, 100% max health and protection, and then his contra gets cut in half. So I mean, I can see that being not a problem.
Scenario. Benny, question for Conquest normal. Which crate will be better than Conquest easy? Think of trying normal next. I have C farm and only have 12 relic tunes. I mean,
hard. It's unfortunate, but hard is the better way to go. The first crate in hard will give you max crate rewards from normal.
Right.
It is an unfortunate and demoralizing way, but the rewards are better in hard mode. Even to get to the first or second crate, you'll do better than normal mode on max.
Yep.
And the one takeaway with that is that it will take way less effort to hit those 1, 2, 3 crates than it will to get all the way through it on normal. Right. So I mean, even if it sucks, it's still a better way to run.
Yeah.
It's not fun, but it's still better.
Andrew Zone says I was going to do Sidious's Omnicron, but probably not. It seems pretty average in my opinion. It's cool, but I mean, it's not. It's mid tier.
It's Sidious.
Yeah.
It's if he had use anywhere else in the game, it's sure, but it doesn't. Oh, I just some of the Omicrons I feel like are just woefully.
Oh, you're not 4 million GP. Well, when you get to that point, then Benny, then do the one you can. But when you get to that point, then absolutely go for hard, because the first sector 1 and sector 2, if you got a GL and some good teams, you can easily go in there and clear those sectors and get enough for the crate with some of the feats and get like the second or third crate, and you're already way ahead of the curve than normal. But for now, just go get normal. Do the best
I believe it's the same. It's the same setup though. I think the max crate on easy mode is still like the first crate or 2.
Right, normal.
So you're still better off always attempting the harder ones. I'll dive that back in a little bit. I didn't get all the way through his question, but if you can attempt whatever the highest tier you can attempt, the rewards are usually the low end rewards of that tier are usually the higher rewards of the previous tier. So you're always better off attempting the max, even if you can't achieve as much. It's still better than going the tier down.
Yeah. JT's Slimness Nobody walks that they're OP.
Okay.
You keep living that dream there, JT.
You gonna pass that Kool-Aid or what?
Yeah. Dom was eating some gummies earlier. Did you partake? Says, I'm glad I did Jaws first. Yeah, Jawas are, but listen. In all fairness, Ewoks when they are relics and up and running, they can be a pretty disgusting team.
Yes.
But the investment,
they take high relic investment.
Yeah.
And you need an alternate too. I would say you need 6 of the Ewoks up there. You need Scout.
Yeah.
Because depending on if you're using on offensive or defensively, that Scout does make a big difference.
Oh yes.
But like unless we don't get a GL announcement in the next 2 weeks, like they're not moving past Gear 12. I'm sorry. Can't persuade me.
JT says, I did. How did you know? Are you watching me? Yes. Didn't want to break your heart there, JT, but we have eyes on you at all times.
Well, Poby, she is the master assassin.
That's true. Yeah, secret knife attack. Just be ready for it.
She has eyes everywhere.
Andrew Zani Mars, the only TW Omni I have. I don't have any of the Conquest tunes except for Razor Crest. I can't do Boba Fett yet. I wouldn't worry about that, Boba Fett. Honestly, skip him.
Yeah, unless we get new scoundrels to pair with him, besides what we got currently, I don't see a point. It's so much work into a kit or into a team that doesn't pay back.
Mm-hmm.
Like we're like Mara 3 stars gear 11 with her Omicron is gonna just start causing havoc, even anywhere else.
I agree.
So
yeah, guys, if you didn't get Dad Boba Fett, I wouldn't stress about it. I have him. I don't use him. Sad to say, but it's true. I just don't use them right now.
He collects a lot of dust on the bench.
Yeah, you know, for a character that's got the Rolex and stuff on him, it's sad.
A little sad. He's R8.
Yeah, Phasma Omni in TW is really nice. I mean, Marjade, Phasma. I mean, there's some good TW Omicrons. Don't get me wrong, but if you're not, Dad Boba Fett should just put him on the bench because that's where he is right now. Don't worry about him. Focus on Maul. Focus on the other characters and stuff that you can get your hands on because they're even the ships. Razor Crest is phenomenal, and the prototype is a phenomenal ship. So, Ray Rock says my dad bought Carved Janet is still at Gear 9. Well, leave him there. Versus Lord Vader, though, I don't use Dad Boba Fett versus Lord Vader. My team consists of Fennec, Grief, Mando, Bosk, and Zam. And we kick the shit out of Lord Vader. Dad Boba Fett is not a part of that equation. The only time that changes is I'll take out Zam and put in Bam because they've got the Maul Canderous combination there. Don't tell me about Ewok Scout. That's my secret weapon, says George Fletcher. Okay. We won't mention that Ewok Scout is a secret weapon that you don't want to have. Yeah, even for the Lord Vader counter. It is what it is. I use it all the time, and I'd love for Dad Bob. I mean, as much as heartache and pain and suffering I went through to get that motherfracker, I'd love to have him available to be really good, but he's not. So, you know, I would save you guys the heartache and consternation of getting that character and trying to relic him. Bam. Yeah, it says Zam. Because at that point you have to. That's just so, especially with Mauls in TW. Just, you know, Maul starts going loose, then bam, it's like, okay, you're going to go after Fennec? No, you're not. I'm going to put the immunity on her. And then you're good to go. And that's the only way to do it. But in GAC, yeah. You got to have both ready to go. Yeah, let's not hold our breath on that. What else? Any three? Says it only took 4 years to get Mace survivability, so I'm sure DB Fett would be fixed anytime now. Sure. That's a thing. Well, in 4 years, we'll get Dad Boba Fett working the way he's supposed to.
Awesome.
Well, he is awesome. Thank you for saying that, Clayton. I think Clayton was talking to either the dogs or the missus, so. Have you ever spotted anyone else playing SWGOH on the wild, like waiting in line at a food joint or at the grocery store? Not really. I haven't. I know Grande has. He's run into a few people. I mean, other than meetups and stuff, of course, and then, you know, everybody that does that, like when we went to Disney World and stuff, of course. But not out and about. I've not, no. No one's ever come to me, oh my God, you're Ranger J 1999. Like, well, yes, I am.
You need more merch. You need a plushie.
Is Maul even worth using without Lord Vader or Mandos? If not, Ket is the only conquest character I can get use out of. Maul Mandos is disgusting. Okay, Andrewson, I think you have a misunderstanding of what Maul can do. Maul under Lord Vader is great, and it makes Lord Vader great. But you can take Maul out of Lord Vader, still put down a decent Vader Schmader team. It won't do as good, but Maul Mandos is absolutely legit, dude. That team is a nightmare. It is really a nightmare. You have to have a powerhouse team to take it out because Maul will get ugly. Maul Mandos can take out C, man. That's how good that shit is. That's how good that shit is. The Maul Mandos is legit, dude. That team is absolutely legit. Is he good if you don't have Mandos? Under Lord Vader, he is, especially on offense. If you're taking Lord Vader with Maul on offense, like defense, the AI it depends on which team you go in against it. The AI can get a little funky with Maul. But I've used Maul, and typically you kind of pigeonhole him either Lord Vader or a Mando team, right? I haven't seen him anywhere else, mainly just because those two teams are so effective. It's not that you can't go. I'm sure you could go move Maul somewhere and use him somewhere else on a team. He's going to do Maul things, but because of just how well he is, how viable those two teams are. Maul Lord Vader or Maul Mandos, why would you? So, I mean, why break the wheel? why try to fit a square peg in a round hole kind of thing? Why would you bother? All right, last call here. We're going to start wrapping it up. So if you have any other questions, stuff like that, now it's time to get in there. Kaya says, depends on where you're at on the game. Remember, Maul gets frenzy at the start of battle. I've seen people do Maul Droideka and one other if they don't have the Mandos. Yeah. I've seen some teams. It can be done, but typically it's not. It just depends because he's just so good at those two teams. Yeah, I've seen that team, Kaya. That's why I've had to think for a moment, like, what am I going to use here? Because Droideka is going to be a pain in the ass. You know, it's like, we've taken it out, but yeah.
Bum 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 bada bum.
Yeah, Watt Maul is fantastic. But then you don't have Watt for C. But then I use C on defense. I don't really care. Watt can go with that team.
Yeah, Watt for Slacker either.
Yeah. But you don't.
It's one of those characters that's really hard to put on defense.
It is, but it depends on what kind of defense and offense you're running.
X.
It will be at least 11 months from when he gets put in proving grounds where I have him, so it'll be a while. Yeah, well, eventually you'll get him. Mr. Brown says my Droideka has 399 speed for that team. Yeah, that's one of those teams where you're just like, yeah, I'm gonna Boba Fett, Han, Chewie that one, and let me just shoot Droideka to death, and then let them counter the shit out of them all. It's like, forget that crap. Forget about it. Like, I'm not playing around with that shit. There's just certain teams you just see like, nope, no, sir. It's like when I see Nass, it's like, oh no, Nasty Nass, you're gonna get Nihilus and you're gonna like it. Jack6 says 3 million GP, no GL with gas, CLS, Padme, and GG. Is it too early to start grinding Executor? Laughing out loud. Nope. Go get Executor. C Executor's a great first GL to go for, Jax. Get C Executor. There's two routes we go, C Executor or SOKR with Finalizer. Those are both two good routes to go. It's never too early to start getting Executor. Because with that, if you've already got those other teams, think about it. You're going to get C and Executor, but that also gets you into your Bounty Hunters and your Imperial Troopers and your Empire and stuff kind of rounded out as well. So if you add that with your gas, CLS, as your first GL, that starts giving you some more teams to play around with too. And then you can make the decision on which route you want to go after that. now that you've done CLS, depending on where you are with GET and stuff with your guild and TB, you might consider JML as your next GL, but probably SLKR, maybe get the Revens involved in between would be a route that you can go. This says, I had the bounty ships all 7 stars of BAM ships, so it's definitely on my mind. I'm bringing up Aura Bounty Duel. Yeah, it's a great way to go. I mean, it's really good. That's a great point from Kai. He says, if you don't have Razor Crest, Farm Fleet Store, if you don't have a 7 stars, I agree 1,000%. Yeah, get 4 million as soon as possible, too.
Yeah, that's critical these days.
Yeah. Although we did have the boo-boo with the Proving Grounds. Oops.
What boo-boo? It was a great plan.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Oops.
I'm just a little upset that we were finding out stuff before announcements. Like, that's all I'd like to have announcements before we find out whatever.
Yeah, I did test Proving Grounds on Friday, or when it came out. And you guys don't worry about, I mean, at first I was a little ticked off because I was like, damn, this is Maul and this is Trooper, it's Sector 5, like, kind of stuff that you see in Hard Node, Conquest. But that being said, the testing, like Grievous and some of the other teams just got melted. They just have no chance. But if you have a CLS or a Gas, those 2 teams alone wrecked both those teams, both for the Razor Crest and for Maul. I mean, CLS alone took out both no diff, and then Gas did Gas things. Took a little bit longer to beat, but it's still pretty easy fight. Grievous, Jedi Rev, and some of the other teams we tried, they just got murderized. I went in there with Grievous and just got my ass handed to me.
Yeah, I heard for the Darth Maul, for the cat shards with the Darth Maul event, that a decent Treya team would smoke it too.
Yeah.
Treya
I tried Treya
like
with Barris and stuff. It just,
that's fair.
Problem is that because of the stacks, you can't. They just get, Trey is just not a good one. Geo's will be fine.
Protection, yeah.
Yeah, they keep getting those stacks. It's just stupid.
But if you can line up a good shot with Annihilates, you can make it happen. It's just not pretty.
It's an ugly fight. I just would save you the heartache. So that's why I went in there with all those teams and tried them. And best bet, best money on those fights, the way they were designed. CLS for sure, Gas for sure.
Which means still leaves it in a beatable place, but also it also at this junction makes a degree of sense as to why it's a 4 million GP lockout. But again, if we would have communicated things ahead of time, we probably would have had a way less heartache on our hands. But
yeah,
that's kind of how that cookie crumbled.
That's right. All right, final call for questions and stuff, mainly because I've got a migraine and I need to go lay down. So we're gonna wrap it up here. I don't know what's giving me a hit migraine. I think it's the light. That's why I have the glasses on. But I think staring at this light all day has not been conducive to my head.
Yeah, I get that.
Your migraine's from causing a water main to break.
I had it fixed within half an hour. Well, fix is relative. I had it stopped.
You had it covered up. I mean, taken care of.
You can't cover that up, man. An 1.5 inch line just spewing water at 80 psi, like, just gonna carve through everything it touches.
Oh God.
No, luckily I'm on good terms with the city employees here, so I called him up and was like, "Hey, shit happened." He came over and looked at it. They got a stopper for me, so I'm working with my excavator to get parts to fix it. But yeah, the good stuff. Select all. Upgrade max level.
Benny says stay away from the Light Ranger. Yeah. Yeah, getting one more in for the stream ended. All right, last call, last minute. We're gonna end it here. Then I'm going to go take a Nice long hot bath. Relax the old muscles and the neck and stuff, and then call it a day there, eh? Car's gonna go eat his din din.
Probably should.
Play with the dogs. Cuddle the missus. Well, no, isn't she out of town or something?
No, she's in town tonight. She had
Oh.
she had a funky schedule this week, so she's
that works
decided to
out.
drive back.
There you go.
She went to a wedding this weekend, so she missed Monday. So she's making up some time by driving around.
Well, it was Memorial Day, so
Yeah.
it makes sense. Oh no, the hill's done. Didn't I send you the photos, Clayton? I thought I did.
You sent me the photo laying on the ground.
Oh yeah, let me send these to you. Clayton could tell you. I thought I sent these to you, dude.
I think you sent. Yeah, you might have.
Let me look here.
Yes. Let's slice all 23 mods. Ready, break.
I took some because you've been asking, so. All right, we'll send these to Karth real quick. But no, I'm pretty much done with the hill. Talk about how the Vulture doesn't assist after revive. Man, the Vulture doesn't even assist when it hasn't even been revived. What are you talking about?
Yeah, 70% chance to assist. It works like 10% of the time.
Yeah. This
Sorry,
is all the
gang.
stuff I've been doing here lately. I'm sending it all to Karth because he wanted to see.
Oh, of course. Actually, let's jump all the way back down. Jump to present. There you go. Those some big rocks.
Gets bigger.
That's what I hear.
That's what she said. The stairs I'm sitting. This is what I had to redo. That was a.
That can stay. That can stay. I don't really want to roll the rest of these.
Yeah, it's one of the reasons I just started doing executives versus executors and stuff, because even if that was working though, if you get the wrong RNG when that spy comes in, you're done. You can't. You're basically just say, all right, let me see if I can get something out of there, but it's going to be ugly. And even then, trying to do an executive return meter can get gross.
Yeah. There's just too many things to fight. Just too many. I do not like that fight. I hate the fact that I am desperate for another fleet at this junction. I don't like the fact that I am, but at the same time, we're just at a point where we need something that can reliably counter us without the RNG Jesus needing to be involved.
Andrewzani will end on this note. Says, which is worse, Vulture not assisting or the Falcon not assisting? Both seem to have both the same chance. The Falcon you can get more past because they just
Vulture all day.
But problem I've been having with Falcon, like I had that one round where I lost one of the two GACs I lost, came down to goddamn Falcon taking out Anakin and dodging when getting his ass in the red too. It was like, god damn it, dodge. Really? I mean, on defense, they seem to dodge everything. Everything lands. It's just getting ridiculous. So, ugh.
Yeah, but now you got at least your Biston faster than your Falcon, so at least that's...
Yeah, but that still was frustrating because I still could have won that one. I don't mind losing, if they're just better and I'm trying to pull it out of my ass. But when I've got the advantage and I've got everything set up perfectly, and then that RNG bullshit happens where it's like dodge, and then of course you never get the dodge. That never happens. And you need like, oh please God, let him dodge. And it's like, nope, instant death. You're just like, yeah.
What is dodge?
Well, as many dodges as I've said this many times, as many dodges I've had over my SWGOH career, I should be sponsored by Dodge Ram pickup trucks.
Yeah, the problem is with Falcon, it's a 50% chance to assist.
Right.
That's always going to be half. But like the Vulture Droid, it's straight up bugged. Like that's the problem with the Vulture Droid and stuff. Like if I had to pick, it's Vulture Droid. And for me right now, I don't use the malevolence to counter anything besides Empire. And even then I don't use the standard lineup anymore. I use Triple Geonosian's lineup because I can just blow through everybody with the offensive firepower. Like I'm not I hate waiting for, oh my God, who's spy gonna target? I don't care. I'm gonna sit there and go, hey, you know, it'd be really cool if the Empire fleet was blinded for a turn. All right, thanks. Volstroid in the reinforcements.
You know, not worth it. Not worth it.
Sweven dodges of SWGOH.
Har, we be pirates have the Sweven seas of the Sweven dodges. Har, we named the Monkey Jack. All right, with that, we're going to wrap it up, folks. So thank you guys for joining us tonight on the Wednesday night Hump Day Extravaganza. We'll be back tomorrow. We'll be back tomorrow for the lunch stream. We'll do our GAC. Then tomorrow night I'll have the GA Center with your boy and mine, Nevi. And then Friday we'll have the lunch stream. It'll be a shorter lunch stream. But then Friday night you can check out Clayton again because there's happy hour with there's more GAC. And then we'll get up bright and early on Saturday morning and have the Jedi Academy. So there you go. So thanks for joining us. Hit the thumbs up, subscribe, blah, blah, blah. Have a great rest of your night. We'll see you tomorrow. And if we don't, we'll see you when we see you. Peace out.